Hey, we're back. We're back musing for another 5 or so minutes on something I think is really quite important. It's all about when we get anxious. We get anxious and we feel we have to do everything. And everything that we've got on our mind, everything on our to-do list, everything, well, we just know in here we have to do, well, it's overwhelming, isn't it? And that's creating the anxiety. And the anxiety creates overwhelm. Because now we're anxious about all that stuff and we're getting more and more worried about doing all that stuff. And we try to do it, don't we? We try to do all that stuff at once. And here's the thing, multitasking, say that really clearly this time, multitasking is BS. You can't do it. No one can do two things at once. Not really. Not and concentrate. Not and be focused. You try, just emotionally, you can't do two things at once. Try being happy and sad at the same time. Happy and sad right now. You can't. Be happy now, yeah. I can think of a happy time and feel happy. I can think of a sad time and be sad. But I can just be the way I want to be. So, what have we got to do? Because I want you to let go of this overwhelm. I remember a story a long time ago when I was in I call it another life, another career, where someone phoned up in tears because they couldn't do all the things they had to do in that day. And they were saying, can you come and help me? I need this. I couldn't come and help. I couldn't, literally, I was too far away. So I said, I'm going to give you a clue. Well, I'm not going to give you a clue. I'm going to tell you what to do because you're not in any position to do anything else. I said, right, get everything off your desk now and clear your desk. It's clear. And they were going, but all that stuff. No. Get all that stuff off your desk completely. I said, put it in a box, actually, because we've got boxes there, and put it outside the room. And I go, now what? I've done all that, Paul, now what? I said, what's the most important thing you have to do today? The most important thing that has to be done today. Forget the rest, but what's the most important? And they said, well, it's this. I have to get all the wages done. Because if I don't get the wages done, no one gets paid. So I said, okay. Pick out the one file that you need. Not all of them, the one piece of paper. If it's only one piece of paper or the one file you need, and start with that one. And then put it away. But don't bring that box back into the office. You go out and get another piece and bring it back. And you do one thing at a time. And you know what? Never heard from them the rest of the day. The following day, boom. It was, I can't believe how simple that was, Paul. I flew through the day and I stopped crying really quickly because I suddenly started getting the results I wanted. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That overwhelm disappearing, getting the focus, and then getting that confidence of doing a job well and getting it done. So if you're in overwhelm and you're getting anxious, what are you going to do? What I'm going to suggest is, again, if you can't clear everything, go into another room for a moment, get a piece of paper. Write down on that piece of paper everything you have to do today. Because you can't worry about things you're going to do tomorrow because guess what? It's not tomorrow yet. So that can wait. Tomorrow is tomorrow's stuff and today's is, guess what? 2 days. So go into that other room, get a piece of paper and a pen, pencil or whatever, cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of water. Just get out of that situation. We're breaking that pattern as usual. We've got a pattern interrupt. We're moving. We're changing our physiology by moving into a different place, our environment. And then you write down all the things you have to do today or you think you have to do today. That's all you're doing. You think you have to do. And then, guess what? You're going to pick. Pick the one thing. The most important thing. The most important thing that has to be done today. Out of all that list, what is the one thing that has to be done? Because you know you can't do them all. Just look at them on the piece of paper. You can't do them all. Or maybe you can, but not at once. And you can't think about those and do the thing that needs to be done. So what's the one thing? And once you've decided, don't start thinking about the second thing or the third or the fourth. No. That one thing. How long is it going to take you to do? Have a guess. I know you don't know, but have a guess. Then go do it. And once you've done it and you've packed it away and you go, little pat on the back, yay. Go and have a look at that list again. Cross that one off you've done and go, what is the one most important thing on this list now that has to be done? Or is more important than the others? And once you've decided that one thing, get back out, go to a place where you need to do it, and go do that one thing. And do that well, focused, with an intention of getting it done. See the successful completion before you start. So you get that motivation, the feeling, I'm going to get this done. Because you'll have that positive belief. Be grateful for doing the first one, because that's a weight off your mind. And you know how easy it is now to do the things. Because you've probably done the most difficult thing. Because we put those off, don't we? We put the most difficult thing off doing the easy things. Tidy my desk, do this, do that. Once you've got the most difficult thing out of the way, boom. The rest of the day is absolutely gorgeous. It just works. Rinse and repeat. And just remember the final little thing to remember. If you've had dark days in the past, troubles in the past, guess what? They're in the past because you've got over them. You're here right now. I had some really dark days. I'm here. I did not die. They resolve themselves. Somehow I resolve them. They're gone. And so this too will pass. But if you do it this way, it will pass quicker, easier, effortlessly. Well, maybe a bit more effort, but it too will pass. And you can then go, hey, Cluffy, that was brilliant. Do you know what I'm going to do? And you're doing this on an email to me, by the way, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. You're going to say, hey, Cluffy, that was brilliant. This is what I did. This is what I achieved. And this is how it made me feel. And then you can say, and I'm also going to share this with so many other people. That's one thing on your list. That's the number one on your list. Once you've listened to this, quickly share it and then get on. Okay? It's made me laugh. Anyway, have more fun than you can stand and just enjoy. Let's get rid of overwhelm. Let's get rid of anxiety and let's get into gratitude and the feeling of a job well done, a life well lived, and just feeling good about ourselves, feeling comfortable. Go fly, my friend. See you soon.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.